Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to be talking about the power of your intentions. So I'm going to take a couple of breaths and I invite you to breathe with me. This is such a big topic. There's so much information when talking about the power of our intentions and the importance of it. Okay, so good morning. My name is Debbie Sherman, and today we are talking about the power of our intentions. So I figured I'd kind of start off with a little story, kind of. When I was younger, I always thought the power of, or intention, the word intention meant focus. It meant like our goal. I would do like these little diagrams in school talking about our academic achievements or like some form of success that we wanted to work towards, right? What's your intention for the week? I'm going to make this long list of all these things and check it off every time I do the laundry or every time I study or anytime I do, right? It's all about like doing, or it was. And now that I've grown up a little bit and there's more information about the mind body connection, right? Not so much always in our mental state of being. I now understand the term intention to be more of a full body experience. And that's what it is. It's an experience. It's not so much a goal or an achievement. So, for example, oh, yeah, kind of like when The Secret came out and it was so it was so impressionable, right? Because people have never heard of the concept of the law of attraction, and then people started making vision boards and they started doing all of these things to attract what they wanted, to attract the airplane, to attract the fancy house, to attract the best career, to do all these things that were more ego driven. And those are totally cool. Those are totally great, right? That's acceptable. And those worked. And people received those things probably because they worked really hard to do them. But this concept of the power of intention is more than that, right? It's attracting our true self. So like your deepest desire, your most true desire, right? You want to be happy. You want to heal this thing. You're looking for authentic relationships with people. Last year, for example, I called I called upon right when COVID was happening. I was just like, I really am seeking more authentic relationships with people, companionships, true solid friendships where I can speak how I am and show up that day, be heard, be seen, be valued. And and what happened was I was getting in arguments with everybody. Or not arguments, but just more of like I was surprised by the actions of some of my friends at the time. And it made me question, is this a friendship that's good for me? Um, and it was funny because I didn't even make note of it happening as it was happening, but then reflecting back, I was like, well, I called upon that, right? I called upon weaving out the attachments that I had in my life that were just holding me back. They weren't progressive, right? My goal in my life is to be progressive. So that's just an example of the power of intention. So let me go back. Let me you know, wind it back a little bit because I got a little ahead of myself and I made a little outline because it's so fun. Um, okay, but yes, so the power of intention is not so much to attract what you want, but to be what you want, to really tune in and to just live what your focus is, and to focus at one thing at a time, because life wants to work with us, right? Like life wants you to be happy, life wants you to be healed, life wants you to feel joy and love and compassion, like goodness, right? Life wants to work with you. However you view life to be, whether that's source, the universe, God, energy itself, all of it, the frequency of life wants to work with you. It wants you to be successful and feeling and healthy. And so when I say that, I say that because life is listening to you all the time. And so if you have all these different goals and you're trying your best to multitask all these different things that take 100% of your energy, life's going to be kind of confused and throw this at you and throw this at you and throw this at you, and you're going to maybe feel like you're not progressing, right? Maybe that's just how I feel when I do that sometimes, because it's hard to narrow focus. But when we do narrow focus and we put our energy into one or maybe two things, right? Because sometimes it's hard to just do one, but if we focus on that one or two things, then life can weave out the nonsense, right? And we're tuning into a frequency that is not necessarily attracting other frequencies, but kind of like standing up, right? Standing up in the crowd. And we're looking around and it's timeless. So it could be in a week from now, an opportunity, a person, a situation, scenario arises. Or it could be a months from now, maybe a year from now. And I say that because when we tune in and we rise up and we're seeking what our intention is and living our intention, then other places, peoples, and things start doing their work and tuning into their frequency and tuning into their attraction, intention, and connecting with us, right? Kind of just like boop, 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 connecting. And that's all part of doing your own healing work, right? So it's all like timeless, and to focus on one thing at a time. And then when those connections do come, we have a choice, because maybe the connection came and we're not really wanting to do that anymore, or the time for us has passed, or maybe we're not fully ready to make a choice, right? A firm choice and commitment. And so Lisa taught me that it is totally okay to not go all in on everything that comes your way, right? Because we have to make choices, because our time is valuable, our energy is valuable. So if I really want to work with children and families, and I make all these applications in, and I have 3 job opportunities now, right? I can't say yes to all of them, right? And same when new friendships come, can't say yes to all of them. I mean, maybe you could, but back to the original intention of yourself. What is it that you're really wanting and seeking? Just because the opportunities arrive doesn't necessarily mean that they will be the best option for you. And I will also say that there's not really a wrong option either. Yeah, I'm gonna take a breath with that. There's not a wrong option. It is just a different option, a different path. Equally valuable. Okay, so coming back. So we talked about authentic intention. We talked about, when the connection comes up and how to attract all of that. And now we're going to talk about receiving. And when it comes to, I talked about it a little bit about making the choices. And when it comes to receiving, again, it's all about putting your energy into that one particular intention that you're seeking. And it is totally okay if something else comes up on that path that needs to switch focus. Because when we are truly living in our intention, the powerful part of that is that all of the stuff that we maybe avoided for some time will come to surface, and we get to choose, when to navigate and when to work through some of the stuff that we have to work through. I feel that that is the best gift when living in your intention and really giving into the power of it, like really surrendering, unraveling, and feeding and nurturing the power of your intention, is that you get to do all the work that needs to be done so you don't have to do it again, right? Well, maybe we have to do it again at a deeper level, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so let's see. Did I talk about everything I wanted to talk about? Let me see if there's anyone live here. Kind of went off a little bit. I'm not quite sure how to see if there's any comments yet, but I do see that there are a couple of people listening. So hi, hello. I hope all of that made sense. I think so. Let me know in the chat box how your intentions have brought opportunities for you, whether it's a person, a place, a situation, a feeling, right? It could be even a feeling. It could be a state of being, a different frequency in our being. Hi, Shelly. So nice to see you pop in. All right. Well, that was a lot faster than I had thought. Some key points to take away is, again, the power of your intention when you are really living and planting the seed and planting the focus, the opportunities is limitless. Okay? When we put our intention out there and we live in our intention, and as we shift into different intentions, there may be a person, an opportunity that has also awakened and rose up to meet you and to connect and to also do their work. Kind of like the saying when it comes, it was meant to be, right? Of course it was meant to be. You attracted it. You looked for it. You seeked it. And that other person seeked it too. So linked up. How fun. Some ways that you can live. What are some ways? I guess that'll be another topic. I will make that another topic to really help give some ways to be in the power of your intention. Because it's so much easier said than done. But I do promise, and I think I can make this promise, that once you get that ball rolling, it really is a big snowball effect. And it becomes much easier every single time to switch your intention and to switch what you're seeking, and to be in that state and to make those frequency connections. Because that's what life wants to do. Life wants to help you. Life wants to connect you to all the things and life beings that are supposed to be there to help you along and to progress in life. So with all of that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in and for being patient with me and changing my time. I'm still kind of figuring it out when is going to be appropriate for me to make a commitment to you to show up every week. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, thoughts, comments, drop them in the comment box. And yeah, let's keep this conversation going because it's a powerful conversation and it's important and we're all connected right now. So, and always connected. So thank you guys so much. Till next time, have a wonderful day.